You are good at English. You can start one channel about English only.
I mean, there are already so many. What am I providing that is not available on the internet already?
You already have face value. You know, you can get
I'll tell you, I'll do one thing.
subscribers.
I'll tell my business manager to give you a call.
Okay.
Then maybe we can
Mhm.
discuss the business plan.
Okay. What do you do?
What would I be providing to the gaming channel as Divyam? That is my question, right?
Okay.
Because here I can be polite, I can be supportive, I can be positive. When it comes to gaming, maybe I say a couple of bad words.
Hmm.
Maybe,
Yes, it
I
may
don't know.
happen.
It may
Yes.
happen, exactly. I don't know. So, hi.
Am I audible?
Yes, good evening. I can hear
Oh,
you clearly. I can see you
good
clearly.
evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking.
Lovely. All right. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So let's talk about something that's a little bit more simple. Okay.
Okay.
Um, how are you with electronics?
Electronic. Which type of product I use? Like a gadget I use. Is it?
I'm saying how are you with electronics like gadgets and your laptop, your
Yeah.
computer, whatever you're using.
Yeah, I use laptop most of the time for having sessions, for taking my classes.
And
But
do
I
you
do not
consider
edit the videos in it because it's
yeah,
not so
yeah.
convenient. Because a phone, we can take it anywhere. We can edit the vlog or edit the video. So I use it for my editing and for taking session, I use laptop. Mhm.
Okay. So are you comfortable with editing?
Yeah, I do it on my
Lovely.
own.
What app
Mhm.
do you use? Can I ask?
I love KineMaster, but that is too expensive. So nowadays I'm not using that. I am using InShot these days.
In short. Okay.
And I'm learning how to use, what is that?
CapCut?
I don't, no. That is also very good application. I'm learning on YouTube how to use that.
Okay, no problem. So have you
Filmora, I
tried?
think so. Filmora, that is Filmora, Filmora. Mhm.
Okay. And do they have a paid version?
Mhm. I didn't check that.
No, I thought you were learning it, so I thought I'll ask you a couple of questions
No,
about it.
I'm just learning how to use, how to edit, how to take video, how to remove that part, how to increase the audio, how to decrease the audio. So these type of things I'm learning in that. But I use now,
So,
these days I'm using InShot only. I know I
okay.
have
And
paid version of that.
are you using, I mean, are you learning through YouTube or have you
Yes,
applied
you
to a
too,
course?
at free of cost.
Right. I know, I know. No problem. That's not a bad thing. A lot of people are learning a lot of different things from YouTube.
Mhm.
Myself, I used to learn sign language through YouTube, although I've
Okay.
completely forgotten it now. I
Mhm.
should learn again, I would say. But
Mhm.
anyway, my question was that are you someone who considers yourself tech savvy?
Takes a week.
Tech savvy
Please
basically means
explain.
someone who is comfortable with new technology, new devices, someone who's curious to try out new gadgets, new inventions, something like that.
Okay, what do we call that? Take savvy? Take
Tech
savvy?
savvy, SAVVY.
Savvy. Okay, take savvy. Yeah, I love, obviously, everybody loves.
I mean, not everybody. Some people are very simple. They like to just
Okay.
use
I
their
was
phones for
also
emails
very
and
simple.
calls.
I did not want to buy laptop for me, but I purchased it, I think, 2 months ago with my own money. So that was my need. That's why I bought it.
Are
That
you
was
happy
my
with it?
need. Yes, of course, I am.
And other than editing softwares and videos, what are some things that you use your laptop for? Like, do you experiment with it? Do you play games? Do you
No, no, no. I'm not that type of person. I just learn how to use other applications. Like one week before, one week before. Why I'm studying? One
a
week
week ago?
before, I was 1 week. I'm not able to pronounce week today. Okay, 1 week ago, I was learning how to use Photoshop. I was
Oh,
learning it.
nice.
I did that course. After completed 12th, I completed my Photoshop course. I completed that. But now I do not have anything in my mind. So that's why I was watching video. I was trying to make something on my laptop.
Do
Mhm.
you have a Photoshop subscription? They generally
No,
charge annually,
no, no, no,
right?
no, no.
I think in my experience, I've dealt with YouTube a lot, and I think the easiest software, right? I mean, yes,
Mhm.
Photoshop is incredibly detailed, and Photoshop is
Yes,
something that would
Photoshop.
benefit a lot of professionals, like people who
Okay, okay.
are hoping to get millions of views on their channel, right? I think that is the
Hmm.
next step up. But for people who are starting out, earlier I was starting out as well. So
Hmm.
I thought that Canva was something that is incredibly easy to use. And it's so easy to just pick and drop items, resize them,
Yeah, it's
change
very easy.
fonts, colors.
Hmm.
So I personally thought Canva was something that helped me make thumbnails or pictures or graphs very easily, very quickly. And I don't have to
Hmm.
worry about, paid
Everything's already
version.
available there. So that's why.
Yeah. And even if you don't have a picture that's available over there, you can just go to Google, download it, upload it on Canva, and just do it quickly.
Yes.
I do have a lot of people, I mean, who I know that are using Photoshop, who are using Illustrator. These are
Hmm.
Adobe apps to, create content,
Okay.
create graphics for brands. And
Hmm.
yes, when you need something for a brand, which is of a much, much higher quality, and it has to be, a lot of people are going to see it, then yes, I make sense that you hire a professional for Photoshop or for Illustrator. But it's good that you're learning it yourself, so at least you'll save those costs, and also it'll be
I
easier for you
have
to.
notebook of this. I have notebook when I was learning. So I wrote everything in my notebook. And when I see that, when I read anything, I do not get anything from that. I forgot everything. So now I will learn on YouTube that what is the meaning of that, what is the meaning of that. So previously I was so good at it, but now I forgot everything.
Yeah,
It's
this
been,
is
I
what
think,
happens when you're not
I
disciplined.
learned in 2012, I think so. I learned.
Wow, that's
And
almost
now
12
I do
years.
not have anything in my mind.
That's almost
Mm.
13 years ago, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, 12 or 13. Yes.
Yeah. So, do you think, like, I mean, obviously the app itself has changed so much. Do you think you have to
Yeah.
restart from scratch, or are you just revising?
No, I have to restart from scratch.
Because there's so many new things in there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it must be a
Hmm.
headache. Anyway, the reason I asked you
Hmm.
for tech savvy is,
Hmm.
let's
That's
say
fine.
you had a hypothetical budget of 10 lakhs, right?
Hmm.
And you had to spend that money on gadgets or electronics that helped you grow your channel or even start a new business, right? So, how would you spend that money? What would be your priorities?
Okay, that's very good question. I will purchase many desktop with that money, like 4 to 5 desktop initially. Then
Are
I
you
will
talking
open
about the
my
table or are you talking about the
table
PC?
desktop, like what do we call that? Computer desktop ही तो बोलते हैं उसको.
Are you talking about the device or are you talking about the furniture?
Device.
Okay,
What do we call
so
that?
one is
That
the
is not like
laptop,
a
the
screen
one,
computer. Like
yeah,
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 that
yeah.
is standable. Yes. What do we call
Yeah,
that?
so
Desktop.
there is one is a laptop and the other is called a PC, a personal computer.
जो टीवी की तरह दिखता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं? मतलब एक
You're
एक
talking
स्टैंड
about a
पर रख देते
computer,
हो टीवी
right?
की तरह दिखता है, मतलब थोड़ा सा स्टैंड एंड स्क्रीन. व्हाट डू वी कॉल
Yeah,
दैट?
we call that a PC, where you have a separate
पीसी.
screen, you have a separate CPU, you have mouse and
ओके.
keyboard separately. That's what you're talking about, right?
व्हाट डू वी कॉल दैट? डेस्कटॉप.
We as Indians, we do call it as a desktop because
ओके, दैट्स
the
व्हाई आई
personal
गॉट
computer is
कंफ्यूज्ड.
kept on your
पीसी.
desktop. That is why we
ओके,
call it a
दैट्स व्हाई
desktop.
डेस्कटॉप.
It's
ओके.
uh it's an
लैपटॉप डेस्कटॉप.
informal way of
हम्म.
saying PC, but yes, the official term is technically PC. So
पीसी.
whenever like I game a lot, so I am in a lot of I watch a lot of YouTube channels and I follow a lot of
हम्म.
communities. So they always say that laptop gaming is really bad and PC gaming is much better.
Okay, PC. Yeah, I would love to purchase some PC, like 4 to 5 or 6, like how much I can purchase in that amount. So I will purchase and I will love to open my one institute in which I will try to teach to the student how to use computer, how to use Photoshop, and how to edit video, how to do like many things. I would love to teach them this
Okay,
business. If this
nice.
business
So,
like would be good.
okay, that's a good idea. Just a clarification. Do you want to teach them how to use a PC or do you want to teach them how to design things on Photoshop and Canva?
Both of the things I would love to teach. Like there are many students, they do not know how to use it, you know, how to operate
Okay.
it, how to open any, like how to install any application. So I would love to teach them. And those who are already aware about these things, I would love to teach them how to edit video, how to do things in that.
Hmm. That's
Hmm.
nice. That's a good idea. Good.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of editing, right? If someone was a beginner in editing, wow.
Mhm.
So I'm the expert in English and you're the expert in editing now. That's nice.
No, I'm not so
I mean, you
expert.
know more than me, so you're better at answering this question at least. If let's say
Okay.
I wanted to learn how to edit videos,
Hmm.
specifically conversational videos for Clapingo, right? How long would it take? What are things that I need to be careful about?
You need to be careful about, you must like caption must be there, like what like those who are watching the video, they must like have caption to read. Through
Mm-hmm.
reading they can understand the things easily, and the sound quality must be good, and the picture
Mm-hmm.
quality also must be good, and yeah, these things. And
I
how
mean,
much
these are
time does
things.
it take? How much time? Like it will take you only 15 minutes. If you are expert, if there is nothing to do much in that particular video, then it will take 10 to 15 minutes. If you are editing the vlogs, and this is about all about 1 hour or 30 minutes or 45 minutes, then it will take you 1 hour or 1.5 hours, sometimes 2 hours also, because in vloggings we shoot everything unnecessarily we shoot, and while recording it takes me too much time while while editing the vlogs.
Because you have to make
That's
too
the
many
difference.
cuts and you have to remove all
Yeah.
the extra stuff that you don't need,
Mhm.
right? I think vlogs are interesting because they're not just you sharing video of what you did on that particular day. I think it's about creating a story that people want to watch every day. That is where it becomes a little
Yeah.
difficult. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, like really famous YouTubers, they have been vlogging for the last 2 years regularly. Every day they've been posting a video, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I switch on the video and it says vlog number 1352. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God, this is so stressful. Because every day you wake
Mm,
up, you're like, okay, what story am I
yes.
going to share today? What activities am I going to do today
It's
that people would
really
love to
very
watch?
difficult for me. I can't do it. Previously I used to do it. I used to make vlogs, but it was very difficult because being a mother, it's very challenging to do anything else like vlogging. In that you have to think like what you are going to show today. You know, every day you can't show everything like I got up at this time, I'm cooking this, I'm wearing this, I'm going there. Every day you can't show the same thing. So you must have ideas about vlogging, what you are going to show today, and it too would be so like difficult for me,
It's
especially.
stressfully, it's mentally stressful.
Yes.
Plus, every day you have to get out of the house and do something. I mean, obviously, there are some days where you can do things at home, but the majority of your time, you have to go out and be doing things, experiences, traveling,
Yes.
meeting people, or doing something that people find interesting to look at. I mean, if you're
Yes.
just sitting at home for one week and recording a vlog, then it doesn't make sense. People are like, I don't want to watch this. Then you're just sitting at home doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Do you
Right?
also
It
watch
makes
vlogs?
sense. I don't watch blogs. Many years ago, maybe I've watched a couple of videos just to do
Hmm.
research on
How do
uh,
how do they
how
make
they
vlogs?
place camera angles,
Okay,
what
okay.
what are they specifically shooting. So let's say they are at an event where people are playing
Mm-hmm.
games, right?
Okay.
What do you focus your camera on? Because this you cannot just hold a camera like that in front of you all the time, right? Because you're
Yeah.
not doing anything. You're just recording everything and being quiet. But the people that I was looking at, they're so good at that storytelling, and in the event they're talking to people, they're making an impression over there, they're presenting themselves in public.
Hmm.
While doing the shooting, in the back of their mind, they're like, okay, I have to capture this shot, I have to capture this angle, this activity is going on. Maybe I
Yes.
should prioritize that activity over what I'm doing. Right. So it was so confusing for me at the time. And I'm like, maybe I should like check it out, like how the best people do it in the world. Like one of the best bloggers in the world
Why don't
is
you open your own YouTube channel?
I have thought of it, but I
Many
don't.
girls, especially many girls, if I talk about, like I heard from so many girls on YouTube, they are crazy about you, literally, they love to watch you. So if you open your own YouTube channel and whatever you are going to do that, do over there, people will love to watch. People will give you love and support over there.
I have no
Mm-hmm.
doubt about that. I think the community is really supportive and really helpful. And
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what problem I'll be solving if I start a YouTube channel. So if there is a
Okay.
specific problem that I am equipped to solve, I would
Mm-hmm.
make the YouTube channel today. Trust me. I don't have a problem
Mm-hmm.
with monetizing it or becoming famous on a very small scale, but still. But
You are fond of playing game like PC games. You can start about that.
I used to stream. Earlier, I
Okay.
streamed for like 3 4 months, but
Okay.
I realized that if I make the stream or the channel about the games, then it becomes a job where I have to sit in my desk for 6 hours and play games, right?
Yes.
So I would lose it would lose its magic, I would say. Plus, when it comes to the gaming part, a lot of the creators' influence is about the skills that they have on the game, right? Although I am
Mm-hmm.
at a very decent level, I think I'm a little bit below average or maybe average in terms of my gaming skills. But
Okay.
I don't know. I have so many questions. I don't know how to specifically answer it. What would I be providing to the gaming channel as Divyam? That is my question, right?
Okay.
Because here I can be polite, I can be supportive, I can be positive. When it comes to gaming, maybe I say a couple of bad words.
Hmm.
Maybe,
Yes, it
I
may
don't know.
happen.
It may
Yes.
happen, exactly. I don't know. So, do I really want to show that side of myself
There are
as
many
my
options. You
primary
can think
image?
about them. There are many options. I'm not talking about you should start streaming only. There are many things which you can do. Like if you have good bond with your partner, you can make vlogs also. There is no need to show personal things. There are many couples, they are making good vlogs. They are inspiring others, how to live together, how to make a good bond. And
Mhm.
like if you help your partner, then you can show that thing also. People love to watch these things. They will support
Right.
you.
Again,
Hmm.
like I mean, I'm not against what you're saying. Please don't take this in the wrong way, right? I've thought of all of
Okay,
this.
okay.
Sometimes when I'm looking at people, like now
Mm-hmm.
Instagram has reels, so a lot of people they shorten their vlogs and they put previews of those in the reels. So I come across a lot of these Indian influencers. They'll put up a
Mm-hmm.
video of them feeding a couple of people. They'll put up a
No, no,
video
no,
of them
no.
helping
I'm
their
not
friend,
telling that things.
helping their friend as well. I know. So
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
personally feel like if somebody calls me and says that, hey, my car's broken down, can you come help me? I don't want to go there with a camera and be like, अच्छा आज मैंने ये किया,
Yeah.
like it becomes very transactional. So the friendship, like the person will be like, okay, I'm not calling this guy again. He just wants new content. That's it. So I don't want to like damage my
Yes, yes.
personal
I'm
life
getting
just to
whatever you
make
are.
some
Yes,
sort of
I
money.
got.
I'm not trying to be negative. I swear. If any of these
Yeah,
ideas,
I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I personally see a
Yeah.
lot of red flags in certain ideas, so I don't follow them.
Mm-hmm.
But the day I find something perfect or I see a problem that people need solving, I'll be the first person to put out content. Like, I think this is my perfect way of explaining things. A lot
You
of
are good
YouTubers
at
come to
English.
me.
You are good at English. You can start one channel about English only.
I mean, there are already so many. What am I providing that is not available on the internet already?
You already have face value. You know, you can get
I'll tell you, I'll do one thing.
subscribers.
I'll tell my business manager to give you a call.
Okay.
Then maybe we can
Mm-hmm.
discuss the business plan.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm
What is
joking.
your
That's
business?
a joke. It's a joke.
Okay, okay.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was saying,
Actually,
my
what
joke
do you do?
was,
I really want to know. Like you do. I know you are a tutor over there, but what else you do?
so I used to work for Clapingo, and my
Okay.
part-time job was a tutor at Clapingo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so full-time was at Clapingo and part-time was as a tutor on Clapingo. But right now I've taken a break for some health issues, and I've been looking for a job, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
very picky about which job I want. So I have a certain number of
Okay.
things that I want from life where I'm not getting it in most jobs. So I'm a little stuck there. I have received a lot of
Mm.
offers, but I've been very picky about it. So at the moment, I'm not
In
doing
which
anything.
in
I'm
which field?
focusing
In which
in
field?
education, in tech.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just focusing on myself, learning new things, taking these sessions, giving
Hmm.
some time to my family. That's about it.
Yeah, that's good. That's very important. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we're running out of time. Um,
Okay.
Please, one thing I would recommend is next time we get on a meeting, think of a topic or maybe go through your comments and see what questions people have, right?
Okay.
Generally, what I've
Sure,
noticed
sure.
is when it comes through people's queries, you also get a lot of traction because a lot of people want to
Yes.
know certain things, right? And obviously, if we can
I
do
will
it in
make
a
a thumbnail,
conversation,
interesting thumbnail, so that I'll get more audience.
yeah, yeah, you can
You
put out a
you you
community
you
post
didn't
on
check
YouTube.
my thumbnail. I made this thumbnail. Let me check. Let me show you. That's very interesting, you know. Yes. It's not visible.
Just reduce the brightness and put it in the middle of the screen.
Okay, okay, okay.
Wow,
It's very beautiful, and I wrote
it's
it
really
something
nicely
like,
made.
hmm, yes, and I got 1,000 views only on this. Like on YouTube, I get very less amount of views, and some, yeah. Oh, you know my channel. Oh, that's
Yeah, I
great.
told you. I told you the other day that I'm
Okay.
gonna look for it.
Yes, yeah. Is it nice or not?
Yeah, yeah, I have seen it. I
Yes.
remember when we first
Very
spoke,
good.
I said I'll check it out and I'll comment if I see something. Yeah, I will.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't I don't watch all the
besides,
videos. I have seen the channel though.
yeah, obviously we can't. Next time I will collect some comments and I will ask from my students also what is their query. Then I will discuss about that.
I'll give you a recommendation. There is a community section in your channel, right? Go to the community,
Mhm.
keep an open poll, and say that,
Okay.
hey, what questions would you like to ask
Okay, okay.
on one of
I
these
can
sessions?
I can ask it on Facebook. There I will get many
Whatever, yeah,
response.
whatever your community,
Yeah.
like wherever your community
Hmm.
is better in that way. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Sure. Sure.
All
Sure.
right.
Next time. Hmm. It
Thank you
would be
so
good.
much.
Thank you
Lovely
so
to
much,
meet
sir.
you
Thank
as
you.
always. Please don't call me sir. I feel very old when someone calls me sir.
Okay. 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 Okay then.
Right?
See you next time. See you soon.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a good night.